Hi, dear listeners. Welcome back to our another podcast. Today, we're diving into the world of expats with the Expats series, Ready to Explore. I am Alexa. Let's start this amazing series.
And I am Alex. Absolutely, Alexa. It is going to be an exciting journey. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content.
The Expats series explores the lives of people living abroad. What do you think are the biggest challenges expats face in their new countries?
One of the biggest challenges expats face is adapting to a new culture. This includes understanding local customs, adjusting to different social norms, and sometimes dealing with language barriers. Additionally, they often struggle with feelings of isolation and homesickness as they navigate life without their usual support systems. Financial management in a foreign currency can also be tricky, along with figuring out the legal and bureaucratic aspects of living abroad. All these factors can make the transition difficult, but also offer opportunities for personal growth.
How does the Expats series depict the process of cultural adaptation for its characters?
The series shows cultural adaptation as a gradual process, highlighting both the joys and frustrations. Characters often face misunderstandings due to cultural differences, but learn to navigate them over time. The series portrays how some characters embrace new customs while others struggle, emphasizing the importance of patience, open-mindedness, and learning from mistakes. It also shows how forming connections with locals and other expats helps ease the transition, making the foreign environment feel more like home.
What role does language learning play in the experiences of expats in the series?
Language learning is portrayed as a crucial element in the series. Characters who invest time in learning the local language find it easier to integrate and connect with the community. It not only helps them in daily interactions, but also deepens their understanding of the culture. The series also highlights the frustration and humor that come with language barriers, from miscommunications to the challenge of mastering idioms and slang. Ultimately, it shows that even basic language skills can significantly enhance an expat's experience.
How does the Expats series address the theme of homesickness?
Homesickness is a recurring theme in the series, depicted through the emotional struggles of the characters. The series shows that homesickness often strikes during significant moments, like holidays or when characters are reminded of family traditions. It also illustrates how characters cope by staying in touch with loved ones back home, creating new traditions, or finding comfort in familiar activities. The series emphasizes that while homesickness is natural, it can be managed by finding ways to feel connected to both the new country and the one left behind.
What impact does working abroad have on the professional lives of the characters in the Expats series?
Working abroad introduces both opportunities and challenges for the characters. The series shows that while some characters find exciting career advancements and learn new skills, others struggle with adapting to different work cultures and expectations. The series highlights the importance of being adaptable and open to new ways of doing things. It also portrays the professional growth that comes from overcoming these challenges as characters learn to navigate international work environments and broaden their career horizons.
How does this series explore the relationships between expats and the local population?
The Expat series delves into the complexities of these relationships. Some characters form deep, meaningful connections with locals, which enriches their experience abroad. Others face challenges due to cultural differences or preconceived notions on both sides. The series portrays the delicate balance of integrating into the local community while maintaining one's own identity. It emphasizes that mutual respect, understanding, and a willingness to learn are key to building strong, positive relationships between expats and locals.
In what ways does the series depict the financial challenges of living as an expat?
Financial challenges are a significant aspect of the expat experience depicted in the series. The characters often deal with unexpected costs, currency fluctuations, and the complexities of managing finances in a foreign country. The series also highlights the importance of understanding local tax laws, budgeting for a different cost of living, and planning for emergencies. It shows that while financial challenges can be stressful, careful planning and seeking advice from other expats can help navigate these difficulties successfully.
The Expats series features characters from various backgrounds. How does this diversity enhance the storytelling?
The diversity of characters in the Expats series enriches the storytelling by providing multiple perspectives on the expat experience. Each character's background influences how they adapt to life abroad, face challenges, and interact with the local culture. This diversity allows the series to explore a wide range of issues, from cultural clashes to the different ways people create a sense of home. It also highlights that while the expat experience is unique to each individual, there are common threads that connect them all.
What role does food play in helping characters adjust to life in a new country in the series?
Food plays a significant role in the series as a source of comfort and a way to connect with the new culture. Characters often turn to familiar foods when feeling homesick, but they also embrace local cuisine as a way to explore and understand their new surroundings. The series shows how sharing meals with locals can break down cultural barriers and create bonds. It also highlights the joy and challenges of cooking with new ingredients and adapting recipes, which helps characters feel more at home in their new country.
How does the series portray the emotional impact of being away from family and friends?
The emotional impact of being away from loved ones is a central theme in the Expats series. The characters often struggle with feelings of loneliness and the difficulty of maintaining relationships across distances. The series portrays the use of technology to stay connected, but also acknowledges that virtual communication can't fully replace face-to-face interactions. It highlights the emotional roller coaster of missing important events back home while trying to build a new life abroad, showing that this separation can be both a source of strength and vulnerability.
In the series, how do expats handle the uncertainty and unpredictability of living in a foreign country?
The series portrays the uncertainty and unpredictability of expat life as both a challenge and an adventure. Characters often face unexpected situations, such as sudden changes in visa status, natural disasters, or economic shifts in their new country. The series emphasizes the importance of resilience, flexibility, and a positive mindset in dealing with these challenges. It also shows that building a support network and staying informed about local developments can help expats navigate the uncertainties of their new lives.
What impact does the experience of being an expat have on the personal growth of the characters?
Being an expat profoundly impacts the personal growth of the characters. The series shows that living in a new country forces them out of their comfort zones, leading to greater self-awareness and independence. Characters often discover strengths and capabilities they didn't know they had as they learn to adapt to new environments and cultures. The series also highlights how the challenges of expat life, from language barriers to homesickness, contribute to their growth by teaching them resilience, patience, and empathy.
How does the series depict the process of making friends in a new country?
Making friends in a new country is portrayed as a mix of excitement and difficulty in the series. Characters often find it challenging to break into established social circles, especially when language and cultural differences are involved. However, the series also shows the joy of forming new connections, whether with locals or fellow expats. It emphasizes that being open, proactive, and willing to step out of one's comfort zone is key to building a new social network. Over time, these friendships become a crucial part of feeling at home in a foreign country.
How does the Expats series address the issue of identity for its characters?
Identity is a central theme in the Expats series as characters grapple with how their sense of self evolves in a new environment. The series explores how living abroad forces characters to confront and redefine their identities, often blending aspects of their home culture with their new surroundings. It shows the struggle of maintaining a connection to one's roots while also embracing new influences. Ultimately, the series portrays the expat experience as one of self-discovery, where characters learn to balance their past with the present and emerge with a more nuanced understanding of who they are.
What role does technology play in the lives of expats in the series?
Technology is depicted as both a lifeline and a challenge for expats in the series. It enables characters to stay connected with loved ones back home, access resources, and navigate life in a foreign country.
How does the Expats series illustrate the impact of long-distance relationships on its characters?
The series delves deeply into the challenges of long-distance relationships, showing the emotional strain of being apart from loved ones. Characters often struggle with time zone differences, miscommunications, and the longing for physical closeness. The series portrays both the efforts to maintain these relationships, such as frequent calls and visits, and the toll it takes on their emotional well-being. It also explores the difficult decisions characters must make, like whether to continue or end a relationship due to the distance. Ultimately, the series highlights the resilience required to sustain long-distance love.
How do the characters in the series navigate the legal and bureaucratic aspects of living abroad?
The series highlights the often overlooked challenges of dealing with legal and bureaucratic processes as an expat. Characters face issues like visa renewals, work permits, and navigating the complexities of local laws. The series portrays the frustration and confusion that can arise, especially when dealing with unfamiliar legal systems and language barriers. It also shows the importance of seeking advice from local experts or fellow expats to avoid pitfalls. Despite the difficulties, the series emphasizes that patience and perseverance are key to successfully navigating these challenges.
What role does nostalgia play in the lives of the characters in the Expats series?
Nostalgia is a recurring theme in the series, as characters often find themselves longing for the familiarity and comfort of home. The series shows how nostalgia can be both a source of comfort and a hindrance. While reminiscing about home can provide emotional relief, it can also make it harder for characters to fully embrace their new environment. The series portrays how characters balance these feelings by finding ways to incorporate aspects of their home culture into their new lives, whether through food, music, or traditions, helping them feel connected to their roots while adapting to their new surroundings.
How does the series depict the role of social media in the expat experience?
Social media is portrayed as a double-edged sword in the series. On one hand, it allows characters to stay connected with friends and family back home, share their experiences, and find support in online expat communities. On the other hand, the series shows how social media can contribute to feelings of isolation as characters compare their lives to others and feel disconnected from both their home and host countries. The series emphasizes the importance of using social media mindfully, balancing online connections with real-life interactions to foster a more fulfilling expat experience.
The series emphasizes the importance of using social media mindfully, balancing online connections with real-life interactions to foster a more fulfilling expat experience.
The series explores the complex emotions involved in returning home after living abroad, often referred to as reverse culture shock. Characters struggle with feeling out of place in their own country as they've changed through their experiences abroad. The series shows how they grapple with readjusting to familiar surroundings that now feel foreign and how they integrate the new perspectives they've gained. It also highlights the mixed emotions of leaving behind the life they built as expats and the difficulty of explaining their experiences to those who haven't lived abroad. The series portrays this return as a journey of redefinition, where characters reconcile their past with their present.
How does the Expats series address the topic of cultural identity and self-discovery?
The series explores cultural identity as a key theme, showing how living abroad prompts characters to reflect on their sense of self. As they encounter new cultures, they begin to question and redefine their own identities. The series highlights the internal conflict between maintaining one's cultural heritage and embracing the customs of the host country. Through these experiences, characters undergo a journey of self-discovery, learning to blend aspects of both cultures into a unique, hybrid identity. The series portrays this process as challenging but ultimately enriching as characters gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them.
How does the Expats series depict the role of language learning in the expat experience?
Language learning is shown as a vital part of the expat experience in the series. Characters struggle with the initial challenges of communication barriers and the frustration of not being able to express themselves fully. The series illustrates how learning the local language not only helps characters navigate daily life, but also deepens their connection to the culture and people around them. It shows the gradual progress of language acquisition from basic phrases to more complex interactions and the sense of accomplishment that comes with each milestone. The series also emphasizes the importance of perseverance and the willingness to make mistakes as part of the learning process, ultimately portraying language learning as a key to unlocking a richer and more immersive expat experience.
And that's it for our discussion on the Expats series. We've covered so many interesting aspects today.
Absolutely. We hope you found this conversation as enlightening as we did. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and discussions. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.